Very good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the sorting materials into groups first. So in this lesson we have sorting means what? How can we group and how can we classify? How can we list? Yes, some reasons for lesson name they have given. See, students have to know this information, that is list various materials. List first we have to collect, then only we can sort. List, on the basis of list only we can sort. Sort means rearrange. And the next one is list. Then afterwards list we have to prepare, and reasons for that materials to make different objects, and why we are using different objects for making different things. And classification: state, analyze, compare and differentiate. How? Here two terms we got for first sorting. We have to sorting materials into groups and classification. Two terms we got first. Two terms we got. So from this we can understand grouping. First we have to know about the grouping. What is grouping actually? How can we group the objects? This is based according to the grouping is based on only similarities. Only basis of similarities. Grouping means according to the similar properties. For example, Kaushik and another boy, those are belongs to 6th class. Boys group, similarities are boys. And here classification is according to under the both. I think if for suppose 6 people in your class, so under those 6 people, among those 6 people, 3 are girls and 3 are boys. In that manner we have to classify. There we have to collect both similarities and dissimilarities also. Classification is based on the similarities and dissimilarities, and grouping is according to similarities only. Grouping is according to similarities only. Classification is similarities and dissimilarities both there. Okay, we are considering for grouping only similarities. Similar types of objects we have selected to make a group. So in that manner. And the next one is classification. Classification is based on the both similarities and dissimilarities also. So we have a clear idea in that manner on that grouping and classification. Why we need these two? To sort, first we have to differentiate. We have to classify, then we have to group. Yes, first we have to classification we have to do. Then only grouping is possible. Similarities and dissimilarities if we observe, then only we can separate into groups. Similar గా ఉన్నాయని ఒక group and other similar properties ఉన్నవని ఒక group. In that manner we have to separate. So for that first classification, then grouping we have to do for sorting method. Sorting means arrangement in certain manner, that is sorting. And here grouping and classification over. Next one is matter. Here what are the objects made of? Each and every object is made up of solid, liquid or gas, anything. Yes, for example, liquids and solids we are using, and some amount of solid and some amount of liquid we'll use for making some objects. So in that manner we have to use matter. Matter is the term represents the definition of everything around us. That may be any state, solid, liquid, gas or anything around us is comes under matter. The particles of matter, that may be solid, liquid, gas. So around us matter exists, air exists around us, that way comes under matter. Everything around us, not empty space. Yes. Vacuum, what is vacuum? No matter, no solid, no liquid, no gas. That means we have to make a vacuum means there we have to clean all things, all the objects we have to remove from that place. Then afterwards we also need to remove air from that place. ఎయిర్ కూడా రిమూవ్ చేసిన ఎంటీ ప్లేస్ ని వాక్యూమ్ అంటారు. దట్ మీన్స్ నో మ్యాటర్, ఎయిర్, వాటర్, సాలిడ్, లిక్విడ్, ఎనీ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, ఆల్ ఆర్ కమ్స్ అండర్ మ్యాటర్ ఓన్లీ. Okay, and matter, how can we measure? By mass. Yes, by measuring the mass. The measuring unit of matter is mass. So we can measure the amount of matter by mass only. With the help of mass we can measure the amount of matter. And volume means the space occupied by object, any object. The space occupied by any object is called volume. Mass, volume, and mass, kgs and grams are the units we are using for mass. And for volume we have to use meter cube, centimeter cube. In that manner we have to calculate volume. Space occupied by certain matter is called volume of that matter. Space occupied by certain matter. And the next one is molecules. Molecules means any substance or any element we have taken means at that time the basic unit of particles. The basic particles of any matter are called molecules. The smallest unit, molecule. And again molecule is subdivided into smaller atoms. So in your textbooks atoms is not there. In further classes you are going to see about atoms. Atoms means indivisible. We cannot divide again it into another smaller quantity. Molecule substances all are made up of molecules. Every element is made up of molecules. That means molecule is a small particle, small basic unit of matter that may be solid, may be liquid, may be gas. And molecules are again subdivided into atoms. And atoms are indivisible. We cannot divide those into smaller ones. And structure of atom also there in your higher classes. Okay. Atomic structure and all you have in your higher classes. This is the basic thing you have to know now. And the next one is states of matter. Here molecules, states of matter then. States of matter, I already told you now. States of matter means solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. So these are the three states of matter. And in the case of solid, all the particles of matter, all the molecules of matter are arranged, closed, very near to each other, tightly packed. So that's why it will be rigid. And a particular shape, definite shape and definite volume it is having, definite size also. Okay, shape, size, solids are having shape, size and definite volume. And coming to the liquids, the molecules are arranged somewhat far away. Koncham duranga untai. So that's why it is loosely packed than solids. And it is also having a definite volume. Definite shape it will occupies. Yes, water is occupying any container shape also. And that means no definite shape. It occupies container shape and definite volume, fixed volume. Liquids ki volume untundi but no definite shape. Container shape it will take. And solid ki shape, size, everything is fixed, rigid. Okay, volume, all are fixed. And coming to the liquids, volume is definite, but no definite shape. And coming to the gases, no volume, no shape. But we can compress that into cylinders, balloons, and CNG. CNG, we are using a compressed natural gas in cars and all vehicles, automobiles we are using nowadays, especially cars, CNG. So we are compressing dani fixed volume unna tube loki gaani, fixed volume unna cylinder loki gaani gas ni compress cheyochu. But there is no freely moving gas ki no shape, no value. It is flowing on the atmosphere. That's it. Air in our surroundings. Okay na? No definite value, no fixed shape, but it will occupy. We can compress that into a container or any cylinder or any tube. Example CNG. Okay, these all points about the states of matter we can understand. And the next one is substance. And the material. A specific sample of matter is material. And here sorting of materials. The term materials came. So what are the materials? Any object made up of molecules. Okay, a sample of matter. Some sample of matter is called a sample of matter is material. Sample of matter is material. Okay, material. Okay, now for you, a sample of matter is known as material. For example, paper, plastic, wood, stone, these all are materials. So how can we sort materials? First we have to understand what is material. It is a sample of matter, any sample. any glass, any gas, any liquid, anything we can consider, those all are comes under materials. The objects are called materials here. And substance is a pure element, Nana, pure form of any element. Substance means carbon substance. Substance is pure form, pure state of element. Okay, here silver, iron, aluminum, these all are the substances which we are taking pure elements from that. Substance is a pure element. Gold, some amount of gold we collected means that is the substance of gold element. Substance means pure state of element, a pure element. So in that manner we can understand the substances. All definitions we got now. And here activity 1, what they have given in activity 1, to classify objects, a pencil, a notebook, we have to things used for playing. Yes, what are the things used for? Ball, bat, yes, toys. In that manner we can say. And things used in your school, benches, tables, cupboards, chalk piece, books and all, pens, pencils, these all we can use in our school. And things found in the kitchen, utensils, okay, stove, gas cylinder. And what are the things we can observe in our surroundings in kitchen? Plates, plastic mug, spoons, stainless steel items. In that manner we can observe in our kitchen room. And things used in construction work, there, steel, yes, steel, iron, cement, concrete, rocks, very good. These all we can observe in the place of construction. So materials means first we have to observe our surroundings. So science we have to study, we have to read science, means at that time we have to understand our entire surroundings, entire world, whatever the things we are using in our regular life to whatever the things we are using for technology, up to that. Okay, small things, our regular things to technical things, up to that everything is comes under science. Nature is science. Okay, God is science. ఎక్కడున్నాడు గాడ్? నేచర్లోనే ఉన్నాడు కదా. We are feeling like that. Some things we are observing in our surroundings, we are feeling that rock like God. And that environmental changes we are feeling, those are giving God, or those are given by God. Everything is given by nature only. Nature itself a God. So in that manner we can understand. That is activity 1. And activity 2, so to name some objects made of specified materials. A pencil, here we materials required are a pencil, and paper, leather, stainless steel, these are the materials they have given. What are the objects here we are using? In which objects we can observe these type of paper material? In books we can observe newspaper. Where we can observe papers? Newspaper, calendar, book, notebook. So many ways we can use paper. Okay. And for next one is leather jackets, leather shoes, leather bags. In that manner we can observe some objects made up of leather, made up of paper. And paper bags also here, paper, book, paper bags, newspaper, and carry bags also with paper, sometimes small. And the next one is stainless steel. The materials, stainless steel used for making objects, plates, utensils, some more with the stainless steel items. Utensils came, some material, some other steel, where stainless steel where we are using for making of some stainless steel for decorating purpose also. Stainless steel is very shiny. Most probably plates, glasses, utensils, vessels. Okay na? So in that manner we can use all the things made up of stainless steel. Now, most probably in kitchen only we know, rather than all other. Kitchen only most probably stainless steel we are using. So in that manner we can understand. Activity 3, they are given utensils, materials which can be used to make the objects. So for making utensils we are using aluminium. Okay, aluminium metal we are using, and stainless steel we are using for making materials. And what are the others? Brass, Yes, ittadi and all also we can use. So those materials we can use. And the table or chair, for making this plastic we'll use plastic we are using, and wood we are using for table and chair making. Plastic and wood most probably. And the next one is flooring. For flooring we are using which material? Rocks and all. Rocks, cement for flooring purpose. And the next one is almara. Iron we are using for making almara. Wood also sometimes. Wooden also. Wooden birwas almara also there. So in that manner we are making items from that. And natural materials and man-made materials. So some are natural materials here. Natural also there. Man-made also. Natural and man-made. In these materials also, natural materials and man-made materials we can observe in our surroundings. And natural means wood, coal, copper, gold, iron, everything we can get from naturally. Nature. Those all are comes under materials, natural materials. Wooden, coal, copper, gold, iron. Are you watching screen? Cotton, petroleum are natural. These all are natural materials we are getting from the surroundings. And however a variety of objects we see around us, those are man-made. We are making these. What are the man-made? Plastic from petrochemicals. Human being is making. We are artificially making those materials. Plastic items, plastic polythene bags. And nowadays we are using most probably everything made up of plastic only. In our bathrooms, tubs and all buckets we are using plastic made. So those all are man-made. We are getting those from petrochemicals. Plastic bottles we are using. Plastic utensils also sometimes we are using for carrying food and all. We are using in our daily life. Yes, Tupperware, Sinorware, different types of plastics we are using. Best quality plastics we are using. So under that, thermoplastic, thermosetting plastics, different types. See that handles of the cooker, how those are man-made only. Yes, not naturally. Aluminium we are getting from the nature only. Aluminium, by that they are preparing utensil shape. Gold also we are getting naturally. Copper, silver, we are these metals all we are getting from nature. And man-made are plastic things, most probably plastic. Glass how they'll make that process, you know? Yes, very good. Steel, stainless steel, these all are man-made only. Steel not we are getting. Brass, bronze, these all are man-made only. Naturally we are not getting brass. ఇత్తడి మనకు natural కాదు. We are mixing two things. మిక్స్ చేస్తే మనకి ఇత్తడి, కంచు ఇవి వస్తాయి. Those are not natural. Copper is natural. So in that manner some materials are man-made and some are natural. So in that manner we can see. And steel, carbon and iron mix చేసి చేస్తారు నాన్న steel. So in that manner we can get brass, bronze also by mixing of two types of materials from nature. And petroleum we are getting petrochemical products, means petroleum we are getting naturally from that petroleum products. Kerosene, diesel, petrol and gas, natural gas, these all, coal, these all we are getting from nature only by extraction. By fractional separation, by fractional separation we are getting all those. So ivanni petroleum products say. Grease we are using, kerosene we are using, oil we are using, diesel, these all are comes from earth. How those all are coming from the earth, that we are going to discuss in 8th class. Like that in higher sections you have all those. How we got actually the petroleum from ground, ఎలా వచ్చింది ఆ గ్రౌండ్ లో అది ఎలా ఫిక్స్ అయింది, how coal is formed in underground. So these all we'll discuss in higher classes. Are you there, Kaushik? Okay. Some sound came from you. 1 minute like that. Okay, that's why I'm asking. Here, see, activity 4. So silver, coal, plastic, cotton, cement, soap, gold. So under this we can make separation we can make. Natural objects say here silver, coal. Coal is natural or not? Yes, we are extracting from nature only. And plastic is man-made, cotton is natural, cement is man-made, soap man-made, gold natural, bangles man-made. So in that manner we can separate and we can classify according to the properties. And some properties of materials. Properties of materials, here we are going to see properties of materials. What are the properties of materials? Appearance means by look how it is shiny or not. Lustrous meaning is shiny, nana. Shiny or dull. Luster ante shiny. Gold, silver, aluminium, copper, these all are shiny. Metals are shiny in nature. Their alloys and cut. Copper? Natural. Copper, gold also natural thing. Silver also natural thing. These all are natural only. And steel we are extracting by adding to. Brass, bronze also we are extracting by adding. Man-made. Those are. Plastic, man-made. Bangles, how we are getting? By using gold we are making bangles. By using gold and some other metals we are making bangles. And glass is also man-made, nana. Glass. By mud only we are getting glass. Overeating of some sand, nana. Overeat chesi kariginchestaru sand mottam, and they will pour that into a pan and dry అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అది గ్లాస్ లాగా వస్తుంది మనకి. Some stones you observed, glass like stones also we can observe in our surroundings, not our surroundings. Those also will be there. Sand, how it will be? దాన్ని కరిగిస్తారు నాన్న by overheating. ఓవర్ అంటే ఓవర్, చాలా హీట్ చేస్తే దట్ శాండ్ పార్టికల్స్ విల్ బికమ్ యాజ్ లిక్విడ్. ఆ లిక్విడ్ ని డ్రై చేసిన తర్వాత దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ యాజ్ గ్లాస్. సో మ్యాన్ మేడ్ అయినా గ్లాస్ అనేది మ్యాన్ మేడ్, నాట్ న్యాచురల్. వీఆర్ గెట్టింగ్ గ్లాస్ ఇన్ దట్ మేనర్. సో దట్ ఈస్ మ్యాన్ మేడ్. సో ఇన్ దట్ మేనర్ దోస్ ఆర్. Luster means shiny appearance. Non-luster means dull appearance. This is the appearance property of that materials. And the next one is hardness. Some materials are very soft and some are very hard. Yes, by easily we can compress some materials like rubber. We can stretch easily. We can stretch easily. Some are bent, easily bent, and some are very hard. Yes, iron and these all are we cannot bend easily. Those are hard. Some will be very soft. We can mold easily. Plastic items, some plastic rubber we are getting from plants, that is also easily mountable. Easily we can compress, very soft. Soft materials examples here, floor, clay, cotton, these all are soft. Cotton, how it is, nana? Rubber. Tomato skin, our skin also very soft. Flowers, feathers, these all are very soft. And hard materials are metals. Scratches, bent or scratched are called hard materials. We cannot easily compress, we cannot easily cut, like teeth, bones, bricks, stones, iron rods, diamonds, these all are very hard in nature. And texture means by looking how it is rough or smooth. Okay, rocks, sandpaper, bark of a tree, how it is, nana? Rough or smooth? Bark of a tree మొద్దులాగా ఉన్నావు అంటారు కదా, రఫ్. ఓకేనా? Smooth materials do not have bumps. And the petals of flowers, how much those smooth, nana? Petals of flowers. And our skin, how much it is smooth. So in that manner, window pane and mirror also smooth surfaces. Mirror, window pane, these all are comes under mirror. How it is, nana? How much smooth it is? Mirror, our regular life we are using plain mirrors, how much smooth? So in that manner, smooth objects we can observe. And the materials around us can also be grouped according to their state also. Solid, liquid, gas. In that manner also we can separate out here. By the above, they have given here some examples. See, air, gas, yes. And lemonade, liquid. Hydrogen, gas. Common salt, solid. Petrol, liquid. Talcum powder, solid. And orange juice, liquid. Oxygen, gas. Book, solid. Nitrogen gas, pencil, solid. Kerosene, liquid. Can you separate in this manner? From the given objects, read all these questions. From activities also, sometimes questions will be there. And the next one is solubility. Some materials are easily soluble in water. The dissolve, completely dissolve aithe that is aqueous solution. Yesterday also I told about that. Yes, some are completely. Universal solvent means water nana. Anything water la solvable, most probably most of the material soluble in water. So water is universal solvent. Universal solvent. And the solubility of some materials, some are insoluble, some are soluble. Dissolve means completely dissolve, those are called as solubility of that complete properties. That property is called solubility. Some materials are soluble and some are insoluble. Those are completely dissolve are called soluble materials, and those are only some amount dissolve and some is not dissolved. Those all are comes under solubility concept. Solubility, hardness, and the next one is solubility liquids in water, miscible liquids, immiscible. Yesterday only we have discussed about this. Yes. The next one is solubility of gases in water. Some gases are soluble in water. Oxygen, carbon dioxide are soluble in water, nana. And some gases are not soluble in water. Some are soluble in water. Oxygen dissolved in water helps aquatic plants. How they are getting oxygen? By through water only. Fishes వాటర్లో కరిగిన ఆక్సిజన్ ని అవి త్రూ గిల్స్ తీసుకుంటున్నాయి. త్రూ గిల్స్. Oxygen dissolved in water exists inside of the aquatic places. Inside the water oxygen undi kabatti fishes and they all are surviving, or else they will die. So in that manner we can understand. And heaviness means what, nana? This is about heaviness. This is smooth, rough. About texture means smooth, rough. Hardness, softness. Soft, hard. Hardness. So these all we have discussed. And heaviness means lighter than water. Some are heavier than water and some are lighter than water. And lightness of materials is indicated by the term density. What is density, nana? Density definition. Density means mass per unit volume. Mass occupied by a unit volume. Per unit volume. Mass per unit volume of a substance. ఒక యూనిట్ వాల్యూమ్ స్పేస్ ఆక్యుపైడ్ బై మాస్ ఏ యూనిట్ వాల్యూమ్. మీటర్ క్యూబ్ ఆర్ సెంటీమీటర్ క్యూబ్. ఓకే. kg per centimeter cube, kg per meter cube. So in that manner we can calculate grams per centimeter cube. So the mass occupied by certain volume is called a density. You have to read that density definition also. And flotation, sinking and floating, you know na, sinking and floating. Some materials are float in water and some are sink inside, like iron nails and all will sink inside, and some materials having less density will float on water. Ice cubes, cork, leaf and leaf petals, flowers petals and all will float. Okay, plastic rulers, scales also will float. So transparency, opacity and translucency means here transparent means the materials through which we can see. For example, glass mirror, transparent. So outside we can see, through that we can see outside. Those are transparent. And opaque means we cannot see through that. We cannot see. For example, wooden door, we cannot see through it. So that is opaque. Translucent means oily paper. Yes, oily paper and some glass materials made up of translucency only. Outside koncham kanipistundi, not completely, through which we can see but not clearly. Oily paper. If we pour some oil on a paper and after drying of that, if we observe from that, we can see other side objects slightly. Koncham kanipistayi kada. So in that manner we can understand. So this is about this lesson, and the next lesson I want to select now. Next one is biology. 2 lessons I'll complete now. Okay na? Components of food. That lesson I'll select now. See. Are you watching screen? No disturbance? Next lesson, food components. Food components I want to see. Sources of food. This one is sources of food. Before that, food components I'll select. Or else sources also, no problem. Sources, first one sources you want? Okay, sources only I'll take. Sources of food. Sources of food. What are the main sources of food? How we are getting food, Nana? It is a substance, provides energy. Food needed by each and every living organism. Yes? Food is a substance which provides energy. Which provides energy. Each and every living organism needed food. Why? Because in breathing also, for blood circulation also we needed energy. In sleeping also we needed energy. For blood circulation in our sleeping period also we have to breathe and we have to maintain our heartbeat. As blood circulation will be there. While we are sleeping also blood circulation happening. At that time some energy needed to our body to circulate. So for that we have to take food. Food is must and sure. And food is a substance which gives energy. And that substance must and surely contain some nutrients. Yes? Some nutrients. So those nutrients we are getting, from where we are getting all those. In this lesson we are going to see that only. What are the popular foods we are eating regularly? In our Andhra Pradesh and Telangana we are most probably eating rice, vegetables, upma, dosha, rasam, curd, dal. These all we'll eat, yes, in our regular life. And while going through with Rajasthan, if we observe in Rajasthan, those people will eat bajra, dalia, chapati, pulses, rabri, dal boti, yeah? Is dal bati. So in that manner they will eat different items. Most probably they will eat chapati and wheat, maize components only they will eat, related to that type of grains they will eat. Why? Because their atmosphere is very hot. Rajasthan, hot or cold. So that environment is most probably needed for growing crops of wheat crops very easy, Nana. And Andhra Pradesh and Telangana districts we are most probably prefer for paddy. Yes, that's why we are eating according to our weather conditions, according to the suitable situations to plantation croppings. We are most probably our farmers most probably cropping that crops. And in Bihar, rice, chapati, sattu, pulses, bujia, chutney, lily chokra, and Jammu Kashmir rice, chapati, meat, vegetables, and kava. So in that manner they will eat. How those people selecting in that manner means according to the weather conditions, according to the climatic conditions, they'll crop. The farmers will prefer for that, and according to those weather conditions, they have to take that type of food only. And next one is called its ingredients. So the ingredients to these type of foods, we have to eat. Ingredients needed for that food items, making food items. What are the items we are using for our regular food? What are the ingredients for preparing curries and dosha, idli? For that we have to make a list. I think you know about all those ingredients. In our daily life we are using rice as ingredient of food, and wheat flour as ingredient of food, raw eggs, meat, milk we are using as ingredient, coriander, mustard, yes, and curry leaves we are using, mint leaves we are using. All these ingredients we are using in our regular life. I think you know idea about cereals, nutrients. Under that ingredients we have discussing now. Ingredients, what are the ingredients? First one under that is cereals. Okay, cereals. First one under this is cereals. And the nutrients needed by our body, we'll discuss and about these nutrients, food nutrients, we'll discuss in food components completely. And coming to the ingredients under this, cereals is the first thing. So these all are pulses, cereals, pulses, Nana. Next one is pulses. And fruits, vegetables, oil, sugar, these are all the spices and beverages such as tea, cocoa powder. These all are some beverages. Tea powder we are getting from another. And cereals means rice, wheat, these all are comes under cereals. Maize, millets. Millets means, you know, chirudhanyalu antar kada, millets. and are some of the most important cereals: wheat, rice, maize and millets, etc. And these are providing energy to our body, providing energy. And the next one, pulses. Pulses means pea bean, kidney bean, green gram, black gram. Okay, these all are pulses. Green gram dal means pesar pappu, green gram dal. Red gram dal, red gram, black gram dal. So these all are comes under red gram dal. Black gram dal means minapappu nana. This green gram means moong dal or pesar pappu, and red gram means kandi pappu. Green gram means moong dal. Black gram means urad dal or minapappu. Telusu kada? For idli dosha we are using that only. So these all are comes under pulses. And the next one is fruits and vegetables: apple, mango, orange. So many fruits, you know, I think these all are comes under. And oil also we are using. Oil we are getting from plants and animals. Yes, mustard oil, groundnut palli noone, ava noone, nuvula noone. Yes, you know, sunflower oil, sesame, coconut and soya bean oil. These all are oils we are getting from vegetables and some seeds, and from animals also sometimes we are getting oils. And the next one is sugar. Sugar is extracted from sugar cane. From plants we are getting. And some spices like coriander, black pepper, cardamom, chili, maize, mustard, cloves, nutmeg, turmeric. These all are some spices we are getting from plants. Okay, and coloring or preservating food. Preserving means storing, nana. Beverages. Next one is beverages. Food beverages. What are those? Leaves of some plant like biryani aku and all we are using. So those are giving speciality. Coffee leaves, coffee seeds, and coffee powder we are getting. So in that manner we can observe beverages like these. Okay. Naturally we are getting coffee seeds and tea powder. These are tea plant, you know, tea leaves, coffee seeds, and plants parts as a source of food. Which part, from which material we are getting from which part, this table given, nana. So plants are most probably producers. Why? Because they are giving food to us. Plants are producers, they are producing food to us. And some plants, different parts of the plants we are using for different foods. For example, root for carrot, turnip, radish, beetroot, sweet potato. These all are from roots we are getting. Yes, from stem, sugarcane, garlic, ginger, potato, onion. These all are from stem, nana. And the leaves, from leaves, fenugreek, spinach, cabbage. Leaves we are using for cooking. So many ఆకుకూరలు తింటాం కదా. These all food items we are getting from leaves. కొట్టుకున్నావా? From stem we are getting some food items: ginger, garlic, potato, onion, turmeric, banana. Are you watching screen now? These all we are getting from stem. Remember these all, okay na? Which food items we are getting from the stems of the plants? They'll ask, means you have to mention all these. Okay, please concentrate on this. Okay na? You have to concentrate. Seeds, we are getting some food items from seeds also. So some ingredients of food from seeds. Those are wheat, rice, kidney bean, black gram, green gram. These are seeds of the plants. And fruits: apple, mango, orange. Flowers also sometimes: cauliflower, banana flower. We are using drumstick flowers for cooking, broccoli. And these all from birds also sometimes: clove and bahunia. And these all are we are getting from different parts of the plants, food items. And the ingredients: potato curry ingredients. And how the tasty food will comes into consideration. So tasty food we are getting by ingredients we are using. Whatever the ingredients is important, and cooking method is also important. Yes, cooking method is also important. Ingredients అన్ని కరెక్ట్ గా ఉన్నా కుకింగ్ మెథడ్ ప్రాపర్ గా లేకపోతే ఫుడ్ టేస్టీగా ఉండదు. అండ్ ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ we have prepared well, but some ingredients are not there. So at that time taste miss అవుతుంది. So ingredients also important, cooking method is also important. So in that manner we have to understand the procedure how we are making food items. And sprouting, nana. Sprouting means germination of a new plant from seeds. Yes, seeds contain good amount of proteins and fats. So all seeds can be sprouted. Sprouts can eaten raw or slightly cooked. Okay, we can eat raw sprouts also. మొలకలు తినొచ్చు డైరెక్ట్ గా, or else slightly cook చేసుకొని కూడా తినొచ్చు. So sprouted items are having most nutrients, nana. Most probably proteins and fats, they have more nutrients they have, so we have to eat sprouted seeds. Are you eating regularly those? No, తినమంట కదా, అస్సలు తినమంట. తినాలి. ఇక్కడ చూడు ఎంత బాగా చెప్పాడో. స్ప్రౌటెడ్. ఎస్ ఎస్, not this badam. This one is green gram sprouted seeds. Okay, sprouts, molakalu. And you have to eat this regular interval of times in your life. Then though so many benefits are there according to that food item. And here see, food obtained from animals also. We can get food from the animals also. Milk, dairy products, meat we are getting from animals, eggs we are getting from poultry, chicken and all we are eating. Honey from animals. Why honey from animals? There's moths, honeybees are making that honey, so that is coming from the animals. And consumers, food animals are called consumers, nana. Plants are producers. Okay, apiculture, the nectar flowers, the business of that farming of that honeybees and all, that is called as apiculture. Okay, poultry farm antar kada, formation antar kada, croppings and paddy. So in that manner, that producing of honey, that business is called as apiculture. And animals are called as consumers and plants are producers. And herbivorous animals, those are most probably depending on plants only. Plants nunchi maatrame food తీసుకుంటే those all comes under herbivores. And carnivores, most probably they will eat, depends on other animals, they will eat other animals are carnivores. Those are called as carnivores. And omnivores are depending both on plants and animals, they will eat both, those are comes under omnivores. Human beings are comes under omnivorous, because we are eating plants, we are depending on plants and also on animals, so that's why we all are comes under omnivores. And birds, and some birds like vultures, okay na, vultures, crows, these all are natural scavengers, because they will eat dash waste material in the atmosphere. We are throwing away rural areas lo manam dust anta padestuntam kada, so those will hyena feed flesh of the dead animals. Hyena is also a natural scavenger, nana. So crows, and these all are crabs, crows, vultures, hyena are called as scavengers because they will eat dead animals. They will keep the environment clean. Environment ni dead animals and waste material nunchi clean chestunnai kada, that's why they are called scavengers. Decomposers also, some bacteria will decompose as the waste we are throwing out. Fungi, earthworms, dung beetles are eating the decomposed materials, dead plants and animals. The dead and decay of the plants and animals they will eat, that's why they are natural scavengers. And decomposers, వాటిని decomposers అంటారు. You know that alga, తెలుసా నీకు? alga parasites అంటారు. tapeworm, roundworm, animals, these all are inside hookworm, live inside the body of the other animals they will live. So they will depends on other animals and they will select the place like that. And blood, they will suck the, some are will suck the blood from human beings like mosquitoes, leeches, bugs. These all are sucking human beings blood, so that's why they are all called parasites, because they are depending on other animals. So some are selecting our stomach also, some insects and bacteria will live inside of the stomach, like roundworm, hookworm, tapeworm, these all are selecting animal stomach as their dwelling place, that's why they are depending on the animals for food, so they are inside the animals, so that's why they are called parasites. So in this manner we can understand. And food chain, you know na, continuous, so continuous chain like structure, food chain. A food chain is sequence showing who eats whom, ఎవరెవరిని తింటున్నారని చూపిస్తుంది food chain, okay na. This one you have to read well about food chain is most important, okay na. And example also you can give in that manner. So screenshot I will do for this. Okay, so in that manner you have to understand about this. So most of the food chains are continuous and sequence showing who eating who is eating whom in our natural environment. For example, green plants, grasshopper will eat, and for that grasshopper, frog will eat, and the next frogs ni tinedi snake, and then eagle will eat snake. In that manner, we can understand the food chain. I think you are familiar with these all points. So in that manner, you can understand this lesson. Okay, na? Decomposers, scavengers, parasites. What I told now about decomposers, I told decomposers and scavengers, parasites. Parasites. Yes. What are the decomposers, Nana? Examples for decomposers: bacteria, bacteria, fungi, earthworm. So these are eating dead and decay of plants and animals. Fungi, earthworm from the soil. Yes, they are cleaning the environment. And scavengers like vulture, crow, crab, hyena, these all are eating dead animals. Feed on dead animals. Dead animals. So that's why they are cleaning our environment clean. Yes, parasites like mosquitoes, leeches. Leeches means jalagalu. Yes, leeches. These all are comes under parasites. Leeches, fleas, bugs. They are depending on, they will suck the blood. Mosquitoes, leeches are sucking the blood and comes to the earthworms, roundworms. Not earthworms, nana, roundworms. Roundworms, tapeworms are living inside the animal body. Inside the animal body. So that's why they are calling as parasites, because they are depending on animal bodies. So in that manner we can understand. Okay, so this is the lesson you have to understand clearly. And next one I want to select more one lesson we'll discuss. Okay, na? Are you watching my screen? Okay. And that videos you watch, okay, na, fiber to fabric you watch in that videos, and one lesson only we have time. Components, food components, I want to select next one. Components of food. This is also comes under components of biology, nana. These two lessons comes under biology. Fiber to fabric, and that one comes under whatever that lesson, materials and things, comes under chemistry. So in this manner you have completely science, mixed science. Okay, na? So this is also comes under biology. So components of food are nutrients. What are the components? Nutrients I told before, only I told about that nutrients, and also I informed that we'll discuss in the next lesson about nutrients. Okay, now I want to select about nutrients. So about ingredients and preparation methods, and which food item is coming from the which part of the plants, and how tasty food we are getting, how minerals and vitamins we are getting from that ingredients, we already studied in the previous lesson. In this lesson, nutrients which we are having in that food ingredients and food items, what are the components, what are the food nutrients, what are those? Carbohydrates, yes, proteins, fats, very good, fats, minerals. And the next one is, yes, very good. And starch, glucose, sugar, these all are comes under carbohydrates. And the next one is proteins, minerals, roughages. You have a roughages, and dietary fibers. Roughages are dietary fibers, nana. And how we are getting those, what are the sources for these? And one more thing we missed, what is that? Fats after vitamins after minerals. Okay, na? These vitamins also most important for our body. Nutrients, nutrition we are calling. What is the nutrients? Food components, proper food components anni kalipe food nutrition kindiki vastayi. And here these components of food under, first one is carbohydrates, glucose, starch, sugar. And where we can observe this, Nana? And the function of carbohydrates. What is the function of carbohydrate? Functions. Carbohydrates are useful for, what is the function of carbohydrates? Main source of energy to the body. And about calories of energy. For energy, we need carbohydrates. For getting energy, we need carbohydrates. That is the function. And the sources of carbohydrates. What are the sources of carbohydrates? Energy giving food. In potato, we can observe carbohydrates. Yes, sugar cane having carbohydrates. Maize, wheat, these all are having carbohydrates. Rice, wheat, these all are containing carbohydrates. These are the sources for the carbohydrates. And this is energy giving food, Nana. And test for carbohydrate. Iodine test. You know, starch testing. Iodine will give blue black color. With the help of iodine solution, we can test. If we pour some amount of iodine on starch, or else potato cut chesi dani meeda koncham iodine veste blue black color will comes. Okay, from that we can understand there is a starch. For indication of starch, that is the test. Okay, test for simple experiment here they have given iodine solution, glucose solution test tube, Burnet test tube holder. Okay, and glucose here, glucose water they'll take, and in this solution they will pour some harmful, hence the careful while handling this chemical here. Iodine is the best thing, Nana. See, blue black color will comes. Iodine, tincture iodine they will drop on that carbohydrates, bluish black color. Are you watching this? Bluish black color will comes. So from that we can conclude that there is a starch undi ante blue black color vastundi. And add few drops of Benedict's is also another useful material to test for carbohydrates. By this solution blue in color, aa solution blue color lo untundi. With the help of this test, we can conclude that on heating red precipitate form avutundana. Here Benedict's 2. And iodine solution is another one. These two examples you have to remember. Okay, for testing of carbohydrates నువ్వు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి? Benedict's and iodine solution. The Benedict's will gives red color with starch, iodine will gives blue black color. Remember that one. Okay, so in that manner you have to understand. And the sources also important for you. And next one is vitamins. Vitamins we are getting from where, Nana? Chemical names: vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, D, E. Okay, E, K also. And under this some are we are getting vitamin C. Yes, vitamin C and vitamin B are water soluble. These are water soluble vitamins. Water soluble. And vitamin A, D, E, K are fat soluble. Okay, na? And the sources for these are and functions of these. Here they have given a fat soluble and water soluble. Remember this. Up to 10th class you have to remember this point. Okay, na? Fat soluble and water soluble you have to remember. Here they have given, see, 2 points. Are you watching screen? And the functions also they have given, Nana. Vitamin A we are getting vitamin A function is, this is useful for eyes. Okay, na? Eyes and skin. Vitamin A, eyes and skin. And the source for this is green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables is the source for this. And carrot also having vitamin A most probably. And vitamin B we can observe in whole grains, fresh fruits. We are getting vitamin B. And what is the function? Normal functioning of the body. For normal functioning of the body, we needed vitamin B. This table you have to read well, Nana. Okay, then you will get all the points. Whole grains, fresh fruits. No need to by heart, just understand and remember some main points. Then you can frame the sentences and you have to write, because now you are in 6th class, higher standard. You have to write your own answers with the help of understanding. Okay na, koncham chadivi migtadi you have to frame the sentences with the help of that. Main things you have to remember it. And whole grains, fresh fruits, these are containing vitamin B. And vitamin C, you know, lemon and all fruits containing vitamin C. And here ascorbic acid, in this ascorbic acid is present. Orange, guava, tomato, lemon, these all are having vitamin C. And coming to the vitamin D, here helps our body to use milk, butter, eggs, flesh, fish, sunlight, these all are having vitamin D. And sunlight, most probably sunlight is needed for us to get vitamin D. And green leafy vegetables, this helps our body to maintain calcium. For our bones and teeth, calcium is most probably needed. That's why vitamin D is important. Vitamin E for protects our body cells from damage. Vitamin E protects our body from damage. So E protects our body from damage. Protects our body from damage. From damage. Okay na? Are you understanding? And vitamin D for bones and teeth. Bones and teeth. Calcium. We are getting calcium from this. And vitamin D, the sources are, what are the sources for vitamin D? Vitamin D sources are milk, butter, egg, fruits, fish, and sunlight, vegetables, sunlight, green leafy vegetables, these all are the sources. Okay, and in this manner you have to understand. And vitamin E protects our body. And in vegetable oils, most probably vegetable oils containing vitamin E, this you have to remember for entire life. Okay, and vitamin K for blood clotting, nana. If vitamin K is less in some people, వాళ్ళకి blood clot avadu. If they will get some injury on their body, blood will flow out continuously. There is no blood clot. Blood clot అవ్వలేదు. After 2-3 minutes తర్వాత blood clot అవుతేనే మనకి ఫ్లో అనేది ఆగిపోతుంది. Then we can survive. అట్లా స్టాప్ అవ్వకుండా ఫ్లో అవుతానే ఉంటే కొంచెం తగినా కూడా we'll die. So that's why vitamin K is also most important. Vitamin K we can get from K vitamin from broccoli, cabbage, liver. Okay na? Broccoli, are you listening? Cabbage, very good. Cabbage, liver and meat. Liver, meat, these all are important. You should remember all these points. And some minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iron, iodine, potassium, fluorine. And what are the functions of minerals? Strong bones and teeth, proper formation of bones and teeth. For hemoglobin, formation of hemoglobin, we needed iron. And iodine also needed for proper functioning of nervous system. So minerals category, what are the minerals you can observe in our daily life? Calcium for bones and teeth, you know. Iron for hemoglobin, bones and teeth. Hemoglobin, iron for hemoglobin. And where we are getting milk, egg, already we discussed about this. Vitamin D, egg, fish and all. Almonds, yes, almonds most probably you have to eat. And the next one is iron for green leafy. Hemoglobin, we can get this from green leafy vegetables like spinach. Yes, iron we are getting from spinach, nuts and peas and liver. Yes, understand this and maintain your food properly, Kaushik. And next one is iodine, Nana. Iodine, why we need it? For functioning of nervous system. For functioning of nervous system. Read well this day entirely and write well and understand well. Use these all points for your life also. And we can get iodine from common salt. Okay, common salt we are getting. Iodine is the source for common salt is the source for iodine. And proper functioning of nervous system we need iodine. And potassium, growth of healthy body cells and blood. Potassium K. Potassium is needed for healthy body cells and blood. Potassium is needed. And green and yellow vegetables, sources are green and yellow vegetables. Sources, green and yellow vegetables we can get. So in that manner we have to get. Fluorine is also important, Nana, for enamel of the teeth. Enamel means the layer which is present on the top of our teeth, that is enamel. So water containing fluorine. More fluorine means teeth will damage. Okay, enamel protection ki we need fluorine, but if it is more means we'll get damage of our teeth. And protective food we have to take in our daily life. This is about minerals, and we have discussed about minerals, vitamins now, and carbohydrates. Next one is proteins. Proteins also we needed. Yes, and dietary fibers also we needed. Roughages, nana, which present in the peels, on the peels of the fruits and vegetables. Roughages untai. Roughages are also a type of carbohydrates our body cannot digest. అవి మన బాడీలో అరగవు, బట్ దోస్ ఆర్ యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ థ్రోయింగ్ అవుట్, ఫర్ ఈజీ బావెల్ మూమెంట్స్. కాన్స్టిపేషన్ కాకుండా ఈజీ బావెల్ మూమెంట్, స్టమక్ క్లీన్ అయిపోవడానికి రఫేజెస్ ఆర్ మోస్ట్ ప్రాబబ్లీ యూస్ఫుల్. Those are dietary fibers. Okay, those are also a type of carbohydrates which we cannot digest. మనకు అవి డైజెస్ట్ అవ్వవు, కానీ డైజెస్టివ్ ట్రాక్ ని క్లీన్ చేయడానికి, లైక్ క్లీనర్స్ దే విల్ యూస్ఫుల్. సో వెజిటబుల్ పీల్స్ లో మనకి డైటరీ ఫైబర్స్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ విటమిన్ సి ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇయర్. బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ డైట్. Balanced diet means all the nutrients we have to take in proper proportion. Okay, అన్ని తీసుకోవాలి. ప్రోటీన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్, కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్, విటమిన్స్, మినరల్స్ అన్ని కవర్ అయ్యేలాగా మనం ఫుడ్ తీసుకుంటే దట్ ఈస్ బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ డైట్. డైట్ రిఫర్స్ టు ద ఫుడ్ వి ఈట్ ఇన్ డే, ఎ ప్రాపర్ గ్రోత్ అండ్ హెల్త్. సో న్యూట్రియంట్స్ ఇన్ ద రైట్ క్వాంటిటీస్, ఏదంతా తీసుకోవాలో అంత రైట్ క్వాంటిటీస్. న్యూట్రియంట్స్ ఇన్ రైట్ క్వాంటిటీస్, nutrients in right quantities we have to take. Okay, that is comes under balanced diet. And malnutrition will also come, nana, due to the overheating also we'll get problems. And Kwashiorkor, these are the deficiency diseases, nana. Poverty, yes, see, deficiency diseases are malnutrition. Due to the nutrition, less nutrition will get malnutrition. So due to that we are getting disorders, deficient diseases. Kwashiorkor, lack of proteins will get Kwashiorkor disease. And Maranamas is more common in children. This is also due to the lack of both protein and carbohydrate. Maranamas, okay na? So these are all the vitamin deficiency diseases. Anemia is also due to the blood takku undadam anamata, iron less. And iodine lekapothe goiter vastundi. Goiter, మెడ దగ్గర ఎన్లార్జ్ థైరాయిడ్ గ్లాండ్ ఇట్లా పెద్దగా అయిపోతుంది డ్యూ టు ద అయోడిన్ లెస్ క్వాంటిటీ ఇన్ అవర్ బాడీ. కాల్షియం అండ్ ఫాస్ఫరస్ లేకపోతే బ్రిటిల్ బోన్స్, ఎక్సెసివ్ బ్లీడింగ్, పూర్ మస్కులర్ మూమెంట్, దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ద డిసార్డర్స్ విల్ గెట్. ఓకే, అండ్ beriberi ఫర్ విటమిన్ బి డెఫిషియన్సీ, దట్ ఈస్ ద డిసీజ్. అండ్ దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్, నానా. దీస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రీడ్ వెల్. ఓకేనా? విటమిన్ ఏ డెఫిషియన్సీ, పూర్ విజన్, దట్ ఈస్ indication for poor vision. Vitamin A deficiency. And vitamin C తక్కువైంది అనుకోండి, swelling of gums, loose teeth. Vitamin C is also most important. And vitamin D for proper bones and teeth. Vitamin K for, I already told you, excessive bleeding అవుతుంది vitamin K తక్కువ ఉంటే. If we got injury or else flow అనేది కంట్రోల్ అవ్వదు. సో vitamin K is also most important. Malnutrition మీద కూడా కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయాలి. ప్రాపర్ న్యూట్రిషన్ తీసుకోకపోతే we'll get nutrition deficiency diseases, vitamin deficiency diseases, mineral deficiency diseases, all they have given here. You have to understand all this by reading the tables. Okay na? Thank you for nice class with you. Tomorrow we'll meet fiber to fabric. You understood from